Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andie. So we're doing the 12 days of Christmas, but I'm veering off course a little bit. I had so many palettes planned out, but yesterday this came. I put in an order with Stila. Let me just central this. I put in an order with Stila. I used this yesterday as well, just on the inner portions of the eye. So it's from the Little White Lies collection and it's the yellow tails. So I showed you this yesterday. I was really impressed. It's not wanting to come out. I was really impressed with how it looked on the inner portion of the eye. I thought I would use it just completely all over the eyelid to see how it looks. And also I thought I would get some use out of this. And then I'll be able to do an update on that soon. This I think is staying until January like the rest of my other project pans. I've not hit pan on every single eyeshadow, unfortunately. I've only hit pan on one, so that's a bit of a spoiler alert. But then how could I? You know, I had so many palettes to bring in. I've got a different project for next year that I'm going to talk about in January and tell you what my plans are for the year going forward with my eyeshadow palette collection, just because it is so big, and bringing like one palette or two palettes in a week isn't getting it done, guys. It's taking me forever to get through them, and obviously when I go out and buy some things as well. So yeah, I've got something to talk about. I mean, I think I might talk about it at the very end of going. I think it's milk chocolate. It's a very quick eye look. I'm going to call this my 5-minute Christmas eye look or something like that. And this one you'll be able to use for Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve. So yeah, though that name will be in there somewhere, no doubt. Let me just see if I'm telling you the right shade. No, it's actually salted caramel, not milk chocolate. Milk chocolate's a darker shade. So I'm just going in ever so slightly. And I might go in with milk chocolate just on the outer V, just for some definition. Yeah, milk chocolate. I may as well show you what progress I've done. Milk chocolate is this one here, and it looks like it's going a little bit bad, to be honest. That's the only one in the palette that's looking bumpy. Actually no, this one is here and this one is there. It's a really odd palette at this point though. I don't know if I would buy it again. I like it, but it's just a plain neutral palette. It's nothing revolutionary. At the time it was. I remember when I first came onto YouTube, I asked my friend at the time, who I made on YouTube. She was on YouTube, she's not on YouTube anymore, which is a real shame in my opinion. So I asked her which palettes she had and which palettes she recommended, and she said Urban Decay Naked first off. And to be honest, I didn't want to get it. I think it was more the pans. Even back then I had OCD and I didn't realise what it was. But then she said if you don't want to get that one, get this one. So I got Too Faced Chocolate Bar. I think I got the Urban Decay Smoked first. Then I got this one, and then I got the Urban Decay, just the original. Even though I don't like the pans on how they are in there. But yeah, I really do like both of them. But would I repurchase? Probably not, with all the kind of neutral palettes that are out there at the moment. The only one that I would repurchase, I think, is the Urban Decay Naked Free. I don't know why I didn't get it in the sale. I think it's because I've got some rosy toned eyeshadow palettes in my collection already. I want to see how much I use them throughout this upcoming year, so through 2021, and then if I use them a lot I'll go back Black Friday of next year and get it. I'm not paying full price for it. I'd be able to get it at £25, so I will wait till then. So now we're going in with this beautiful little Stila cream eyeshadow in Yellowtails. I never ever thought I would have one of these in the collection, just because I'm quite tight when it comes to single eyeshadows. I begrudge paying £24 for an eyeshadow. It was bad enough paying, I think it was about £16 for Urban Decay Solstice, but these £24, and I've heard that they dry up, so you gotta use them quite quickly. So I've been watching a couple of videos on these, and it says that really you're best avoiding like putting it on with the doe foot like that there, especially when you've got other eyeshadows. I might try and just put it on with my finger. Oh, that's not hygienic either. The doe foot went onto my bedding, so that's what it looks like on the finger. I might just try and tap it on. I think it's gonna need a few layers. Somebody said that they don't go on that well with brushes. It's not going on that well with my finger though either. Let's just... Yeah, that's gone on a lot better now. But also I can see it's like muddied the dough foot a little bit. I think I'm going to get a wipe to wipe that off. I don't want to dip it in back into the cream, and I don't know if that's going to change the formula. Right, I don't actually think it was muddied. I just think it was the formula of the actual glitter inside. Right, do I? Oh, I hate it when it does that. So the glitter's gone up top there. Me and my bloody hooded eyes. So this one is, well, they all are white in the collection. It was part of a spring collection, from what I've read. Well, not read, what I've seen. And this one shifts yellow, which it does. So it's white and then it shifts yellow. And you can get all different ones, but from what I've seen in the collection that they brought out, Stila, this one is the most opaque. I mean, you don't have to work really fast with them either. It's not like they dry down that quick. It's really pretty. Yeah, this would definitely be considered a 5-minute Christmas eye look, or a 5-minute glam look. I should have zoomed you in really well, I did that, but I forgot. Really like it. It's come down here a little bit there. Didn't bring in a corner eyeshadow in, so I feel like using this Too Faced one. There's just one here. There's just one here. It's a pink one, but that's all I've got. I mean, I've got these out as well, this Hoodoo one and this Elf Retrograde from when I've used the other, when I've done the other looks, but I'm gonna leave that. struggling to find the inner corner highlight brush. So that shade, by the way guys, is Champagne Truffle. I used to use that shade all the time on, like, as a face highlight, and I've not got a face highlighter on at the moment, so maybe we'll use that. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, we also are going to need to put something down as a lash line shade. Right, so then we're going completely neutral and we'll go in with Milk Chocolate again, that shade there. Well, it gives me a chance to use the eyeshadow palette. Not too sure if I'm going to bring it in next year. Maybe I will do the thing that everyone seems to do, where they kind of try and hit pan in a few different palettes. So we'll continue using this one for the Cream Ivory shade, and then I'll check out my other collection. Sorry, I'll check up my other eyeshadow palettes in the collection and just see what other eyeshadow palettes I want to bring in. Other than eyeshadow palettes, I'm really impressed with myself in the fact that I've done project panning this year and I've had a lot of empties, so I am impressed in that side. Maybe I've not made as much progress on the eyeshadow palette itself, but I have made progress on other things, which you'll see in the end of year empties. Okay, so we need to blend that out a bit. I mean, you could definitely make it more pigmented, I feel like. Let's have a look. But you need to be careful that, obviously, you don't make it clumpy. And it's definitely made me want to try more of these. Not necessarily more of this kind of collection, more of the Glitter and Glows. Because the Glitter and Glow formula is meant to be a lot better. So if I like this formula, then I'm sure I'm going to like the Glitter and Glows. Right, I'm going to go in now with the Too Faced Love eyeliner. Poke myself in the eye. And then my mascara. It's the Primark 3D Lash. And I feel like wearing a really nice Christmas red lipstick, because I'm doing... Right, so the card was just full there. Yeah, I can't stop sniffling today. Hope I'm not getting that dreaded cold back I had a few weeks back. Yeah, so this Stila is definitely one of the white shades, and then it shifts yellow, like a yellow gold, I would say. I will show you when I put all my makeup on. The only thing I don't like about these glitters, I don't even think it's the glitter's fault, I think it's my eyes and the fact that I have hooded eyes. But there's nothing I can do about that. Sometimes when I blend, the actual glitter doesn't transfer as much, and sometimes it just becomes a hot mess. Right, I'm going to go back in with white chocolate. I think this is the only reason I've made such a dip in that shade, because I use it so much. On these Too Faced eyeshadows, I press so hardly in the pan as well. I'm surprised I've even made a dip on that. Right, so this was in my declutter tray. Now there was obviously a reason I decluttered it. I think it may have transferred. I want to give it the benefit of the doubt and try it one last time. The reason I don't want to declutter it is because they're expensive. I think I paid about £19 or £20 for it. Now if it works out, it is a gorgeous red, especially for this time of year. But if it doesn't, then obviously we're going to declutter it. It doesn't smell bad. But my other ones don't transfer. It really isn't the best application, and I've got it all over my tooth. Right, so it really isn't the best application, especially around the Cupid's bow, but we'll forget about that and pretend it is the perfect application. I'm going to put some setting spray on now. Now, I was saving this for special occasion, but what more of a special occasion is Christmas. I do have the primer to this now. I bought it the other day, so you will see that in the next Shop My Stash. Just because originally when I got this as a free gift with purchase, I did think I was getting the actual primer. This is a primer and a setting spray. So let's see. Oh, I absolutely love that mister, guys. It is a brilliant mister. Yeah, I really like it. I like the way it feels on the skin as well. Like it actually says on the bottle, Hangover 3-in-1 RX, replenishing primer and setting spray with coconut water, probiotic based ingredients and skin revivers. We love your skin even when you don't. Yeah, I absolutely adore it. I saw in Boots that this was £14. £14 just for a travel size, which is quite expensive. I would definitely repurchase though, just because I'm loving it so much, but I do save it for special occasions or when I'm going to run out of that collection one, which is pretty soon. So yeah guys, this is what we're looking like. Let's bring this tripod forward, because you seem miles away today, or let me rephrase, I seem miles away from you guys today. Right, so this is what the look looks like. I'm really hoping this doesn't transfer. I'm sure it transferred though, like the ABH American Doll one did, and that's in the declutter, the lipstick declutter. I hate decluttering expensive lip products just because I've spent so much on them, but if I have to, then I have to. I really like the shade. I think it's a great shade for Christmas. This is what the eye look looks like. Yeah, so basically it was just really simple. So we went in with white chocolate all over the lid to set the base. Then I went in with salted caramel here, like just in the crease. It's definitely got a dent in, but it's always had a dent in ever since I started using it, just because I used to use that shade a lot. And then milk chocolate. I used this, what's this called again? Champagne Truffle for the inner portion of the eyes. I did forget to actually put it on the cheekbones. We'll do that in a minute. And then obviously all over the lid, this beautiful liquid eyeshadow. I didn't pay an absolute fortune for it, so if it goes bad, it's not the end of the world. I think I paid £8.70 because it was on sale, and I just wanted to try the formula. So now let me go and get my highlighter brush and we'll put some of this highlighter on. Right, so this is a blast from the past. I used to do this when I had no highlighters in my collection. Can you imagine that? The day that I absolutely had no highlighters in the collection, no singles, and I used to just put this on, which isn't showing up the best it could. Right, let's put a bit more setting spray on. When that happens, I put some setting spray on and it adheres to the setting spray. Ooh, love that stuff so much. I'm a big fan of coconut. Absolutely love it. Yeah, can you see how it's a lot more pigmented now? I think part of it as well with the eyeshadow is, oh, you can see it more here. With the eyeshadow, it's getting bad. I've had this palette, I must have had it at least 5 years. Now, because I've got setting spray on it, it's made my eyeliner run, which is not the best. Let's put a bit more on this side. Does anyone else go ham when they put highlighter on? Or is that just me? That should do it. Right, let me sort out this. I will come back. Right, so I've got rid of the mascara that was just underneath the eye there. I'm absolutely loving the skin today. I'm going to try and leave all the products I've used down below in the comments. Not in the comments, in the description, just because I've looked over at previous videos and I'm like, my makeup looks pretty good there, what did I use? And I never know what I've used, and also it's good for you to know what I've used as well. So yeah, I'm really liking how it looks. I wouldn't normally use, obviously, the highlighter in that palette just because it's getting on the older side, but it saved me going into my collection and it allowed me to use a little bit more from the actual palette. So guys, this is my 5 minutes. This is my 5-minute eyeshadow look for Christmas Eve or New Year's Eve, or pretty much any time of the year when you're going out, meeting friends, going on a date night. I just feel like it's really beautiful, and it's made me want to get more of those Stila liquids here. Shimmer and Glows, and I don't know what the other one's called, but yeah, it's made me want to get more, but I want to play with this one before I invest in £24. But now I know that this one is really nice. I've been told that the other Shimmer and Glow ones are more opaque, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to investing in some of them in 2021. But yeah, this concludes the video, guys. Sorry about my ramblings towards the end. Please like, share. If you're not already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below. It would absolutely make my year. Please click the notifications bell, please share, and also please comment. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.